Well, hello there, lords and ladies of the realm. I am Wadsworth the Fifth, and tonight I was inspired by spirit, one, to relax, and two, to do a little reading on courage. So, as there are many types of courage, the courage to run across a battlefield, the courage to stand up to someone that's intimidated you, the courage to take on a new job, or change a career. Lots of things that can inspire or require courage. Are you feeling the need for a little courage in your life now? Something to, you know, inspire you to rise up, to take a stand, to make a change for the better in your life, perhaps? Indeed. Let us see here. So, the first deck that I believe I've been called to use for courage is the magical unicorns. And because, if magical unicorns don't inspire courage, what doesn't? So, let's just see what we have here. What do you say? Oh, I do believe the bottom three are jumping right out at me. So let's start with these ones, shall we? So, clearly, we're gifted with courage, and that's a glorious thing. We all have courage inside of us. It is just a matter of bringing it out, knowing when you need it and summoning it. Sometimes it's through prayer, sometimes it's just that gut instinct to be like, I am going to do it. For the next 10 seconds, I am going to have the courage to walk up to that girl and be like, hi, my name is... and get it done. Get her name, get her number, tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen in the world, and make that change in your life. Sometimes it only takes 10 seconds. Might not want to tell her that as an opening line, though. I'm just saying. So, the next card. Oh, yes. Let go of stress. When dealing, with whatever situation it is that has arisen, a little, stress has to be overcome. Sometimes it just takes a couple deep breaths, maybe some rescue remedy. I don't know. But, it's stress that needs to be combated with a little bit of courage and a little bit of tenacity. And, you just say, I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get the job done. I'm going to go do what needs to be done to better my life. Courage. Summoning. Don't let the stress get the better of you. And definitely yes. So I do believe I'm on the right path there on this one. Definitely yes. Summon your courage. Yes. Yeah, let's see here. Ooh. Oh, I'm jumping out of the bottom as I try to mess with them. Let's see. Ooh. Imagine. Imagine what you would see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true. Right? That's what it's all about, Summoning the courage to let go of the stress and know that you've been gifted with that courage so that you can do it, so that whatever you're imagining, whatever it is that is in your life that you need to do, whatever stress you need to overcome, imagine yourself doing it, manifest it. You manifest yourself being successful, yourself overcoming every obstacle, every stressor, and then you just get it done. You can do it. Be brave. Be strong. I got faith in you. Your spiritual guides, they get your back. All right. Let's see. No, I think that's it for those. Let me see. I don't believe we're done with readings yet, though. Let's just see what else we have here. I do believe our friends the Viking are calling. And as you can see, I baked a little cake today. I was feeling a little inspired for that I want to say a couple days, actually. For some reason, I was just like, it's cake time, Maybe that's a good way to build up some courage. Do something that doesn't really have anything to do with anything that you're doing. And, have a little fun baking, reading a book. Get your mind off of whatever that stressor is. And, for me, it's a bonus. The courage to do what I need to do, plus cake for a good couple of days. Can't go wrong. Let's just see. Yeah. All right. Vikings. Ooh. I believe we are staying with courage, and the card that is on the bottom of the Viking deck is the Void. Now, more often than not, this little card drives me a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because not knowing is a powerful place to begin. And I guess this is the universe challenging me to this card a little bit right now. I do get yes. It is about standing up and imagining your possibilities, as we had seen in the Unicorn deck. Imagine the possibilities, the positive possibilities. It is really easy to let stress win, to take over your mind, to have you think and imagine and manifest the worst. It's really easy to let your mind slip and do all that. What you gotta do, even though you don't know how it's gonna go. You know, sometimes with tarot, we get a little heads up, which is glorious, and I'm grateful for it. But sometimes you just don't know how it's going to go. And you just have to imagine the positive possibilities, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it takes to make you feel like you got the courage. That whatever route you're going to take, you've prayed, your spirit guides get your back, and you go for it. And you know what? Whatever happens, it's going to be for your greatest and highest good. Because even if, you don't get the job, you don't get the girl, rejection is God's protection. So maybe we don't know exactly what's in the void waiting for us, but it's for your best and highest good. Okay? Let's see what else we got here. I do believe we are still searching the deck a little bit here. And this deck, what do we got? Oop, there we go. Took a minute there. Maybe we're all imagining those possibilities, those positive possibilities, and it took a minute for them all to manifest. Okay, so the two cards we have is Hell, not H-E-L-L, but H-E-L, and Tiwaz. And Tiwaz is in reverse. So, what I was thinking, Tiwaz first. Okay. So, if you're not, I believe Tiwaz wants to be spoken about first. So, I believe what we're getting here is that, because it's almost like there's an arrow. You see the arrow? It's pointing down. And it's really easy that if you have negative thoughts and you don't summon the courage you need, you're just going to bring yourself down. And if you bring yourself down, end up in hell. Right? When you're not lifting yourself up and keeping positive attitudes and manifesting positively and knowing what you need to do and summoning the courage to do it, and you flip yourself upside down, you're going in the wrong direction, and maybe you're going to end up with the wrong person, the wrong lady, the wrong guy, the wrong job, because maybe you don't get the job you need or that you were supposed to get because you were just too afraid, too nervous, too, I don't know, too scared just to see possibilities behind you, all the adventures that you can have in all these lands, all the lush green, the waters to swim and explore. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of positive possibilities if you just stay positive. Okay? Where are we going now? Wisdom? Okay. Apparently we have a little more wisdom to share with you. Well, let's just see here. Myself a little space here. And remember, the void, just because you don't know, doesn't mean it can't end well. Think positive. So, wisdom. What wisdom does the universe want to share with us right now? All right, what do we got here? A little shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ooh. 3. Those 3. Okay. Let's just see here. So, a bunch of cards have fallen out. And let's see what the first ones here are. The Desert Prince, Survival, and False Promises. You know, it's got this handsome young man, and, you know, he's out and he's doing his thing, and, you know, he's got his pet kitty, you know, looks like almost a protector watching over him, maybe a spirit guide or a friend. And, you know, looks like he's got the pyramid in the background. He's done a lot of work. Maybe perhaps he assisted in the building, or that's his pyramid. Maybe spiritually speaking, he created that pyramid, and he's done it after. I almost feel like False Promises. You know, this wasn't the route he planned, but yet here he is, and he's managed to overcome a lot of things and to build some amazing things, even despite the fact that he had some hard times, it looks like. False promises, you know, he doesn't have a lot of clothes or a lot to carry, but what he does have, which is his spear and his lion friend, you know what, he's made the most of what he does have. And he's accomplished a lot with very little, it looks like. So, I think it's about survival and the courage to survive, even in truly tough times. So, let's see, what else? 3? Yes. So, these 3 kind of came up separately. And the first one is the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, Consciousness, and Action. Selflessness, humility, consciousness, and action. And the second one is the Altar Priestess, Preparation, Prayer, and Sacred Ritual. Ooh, forgive me for that one. The Keeper of the Scales. If you hear my phone beep, I will respond to that when we are done here. The Keeper of the Scales, Fairness, and Balance. So, you know, I think this is a lot about, you know, having the courage to keep going and be positive. You know, that need to be positive. And it's important. And with that, there is, you know, a little preparation, a little prayer. You know, keep those positive thoughts like we were talking about. And in the end, the universe, everything gets balanced out. Fairness and balance. So, never give up on your positive attitude, positive thoughts and prayers, and, you know, keeping your spirit guides and your prayers up, or whatever your inclination is to pray or to look towards when you need spiritual help. And just know that the universe is always working things out for you and balancing things out for you. Okay? You know, and here we have the Spiritual Dancer. And it says, circuitous route, perception. Things do not always work out in a straight line, because the universe tends to go in circles. Okay? So, you gotta keep courage, your hopes and courage up, your positive thoughts up, because you may not understand the route you're on, the path you're taking, but the universe is trying always to balance things out. Okay? So, just stay positive and keep, you know, your perception on the situation positive. Okay? So, on that note, I believe we're going to call it a night. Stay positive. Remember everything's working out for you. And have the courage to do whatever it is that you need to do. So, my friends, enjoy your night.